What's up, guys? It's your boy Leo and I'm back finally with another one. Now I'm looking at my channel right now and I haven't posted in 6 days, a week basically, and I apologize for that. Okay, I've been going through some things here, so I have a lot on my plate, so I've been trying to make time for a video, but I just couldn't find the time until now, and I won't have time to edit this video, so you're gonna see a raw, uncut version of what I do when I make a video. So yeah, so I was thinking what I should make my video about today, and what better topic than the event that happened this past weekend, which is the YouTube versus TikTok boxing event. Now, I didn't buy the pay-per-view, so I had to wait like a few hours after. Well, I say a few, it doesn't sound that much, but basically a day. I had to wait the day after to watch the thing. I found a video on YouTube. God bless YouTube, you can find anything on there. And I watched it. I didn't see all the fights. I didn't see the Danny Duncan fight. I don't even know the person we fought. And I didn't see the Tanner Fox versus Nick Austin fight. But Tanner must have won because he's a YouTuber and they took most of the fights, you get me. But let me get into the fights that took place, starting with Landon McBroom versus Ben Askren. Please excuse my dog. For the life of me, it's like he knows I'ma make a video, and he always barks. He wasn't barking the whole time, I promise you. Okay. Let's get back to it. Landon McBroom versus Ben Askren. Now, this was it was an entertaining fight, and Landon won, obviously. But I feel the referee shouldn't have stopped the fight so soon, cause Ben, he still had some fight left in him. He could still go further. But Landon was giving him the business, I'm not gonna lie. Face shot after face shot. This is brutal. Okay. But anyway, I'm team YouTube, so victory galore, you get me. Next on the list. Oh, this one was a beauty. Face Jarvis versus Michael Lee. Yo, I'm team YouTube, so I'm rooting for all YouTubers here. But damn, Jarvis surprised me. Now I wanted him to win, but I didn't know he was gonna win like that. What round was it? Was it the second or third round? No, it was the second round. It was the second round. A few seconds into the second round, Jarvis put Michael to the canvas. One shot to the jaw, man's head went. Listen, this was Michael's head after that Jarvis punch. Man's head almost flew off his body, fam. Yeah. Anyone that gets hit with a shot like that cannot stay on their feet. I don't care who you are. That was a monster shot. And throughout the entire fight, Jarvis was a beast. Yeah, you know the song Eye of the Tiger? That's the same look Rocky had in the movie, fam. I know it's just a movie, but that's the Eye of the Tiger. Ruthless, focused, all in, no holding back. That was Jarvis in that fight, and I love it. That was probably the best performance of the night. But I say probably because there's another fight I would consider to be the best performance of the night. You get me? But I'm going to get there. Next fight I'm going to talk about is... Okay, which one do I want to talk about first? Okay. I want to avoid this one. But this one was a disappointing one for me, man. Like I said, I'm team YouTube, and I'm rooting for all YouTubers. But this fight, it hurt my heart, man. Deji versus Vinny Hacker. Now Deji came out strong. He came out strong in the first round. He came out strong. He was giving Vinny the business, and I love to see it. But round 2 came, and I could just see Deji was done. His body was just too tired. He was too tired. He was still throwing punches in the second round, but you could see they slowed down a bit, man, and there was less power in them. He was still giving Vinny the business though, but it just wasn't there. He wasn't in the fight anymore. He was exhausted. And then the third round came, and man took a knee before the round even really started. He took a knee, and the ref counted. That's when I knew. Oh my goodness. That's when I knew. In my heart, this fight's over. Deji, he's tired. He's exhausted. He's gassed. Now the same thing happened. That happened with Jake Paul. He was giving Jake Paul the business. Made man's nose bleed and everything. But he just got gassed. And he just stopped throwing punches. And just like Jake Paul, Vinny was giving Deji the business. Just throwing punches left, right and center. None of them were good enough to knock him out. But the ref stopped the fight. The ref stopped the fight. I was angry and sad and disappointed all at once. I did not know how to react. But you know what? Deji's still a good fighter, man. He just has to work on his cardio, his endurance, that's it. Because, like I said in the first round, he was giving Vinny the business. His stance was nice. His punches were effective. He hit Vinny with it, you know? I love to see that body move, that hip movement. I love to see it. He was doing all that in the first round. He just has to work on his endurance, man. I know we're gonna see him again. I apologize for that. I just kicked my tripod by mistake. But anyway, I know we're gonna see him in the ring again, man. This isn't the end of Deji. And Deji, if by any chance you see this, keep your head up, man. I saw the video you posted a few hours ago. You said he's gonna take some time away from social media. He's probably not gonna post on YouTube for a while. We're probably gonna see him on Junior's channel. He's gonna take some time, you know, to work on his cardio, his endurance, and just work on himself in general. We understand that. Take all the time you need, man. There's no rush. Your fans will still be here. You get me? Your diehards will still be here. Well, I consider myself a diehard because I think like if you've been watching someone for 2 years plus, you're a diehard fan. Like I watch every video, and funny story. First video I ever saw of him was it was on Facebook. It was when he was pranking his father with that I want to fuck you prank, and I laughed so hard. I tried to find him somewhere on Facebook, but I was young, man. I just couldn't. I didn't know how until like 2.5 years ago. I believe that's around the time the One Question Go video came out. Hold on, let me just verify. Let me verify. I don't want to get this wrong. Let me verify. Shouldn't take long. Give me a few seconds. If I'm not mistaken, it's on Deji's channel, right? On Deji One Question Go. Yep, about 2 years ago. 3rd of April 2019. Exactly. About 2.5 years ago. Almost, you know, just over 2 years ago. That was the first video I saw of him. And I recognized Deji's face, and I watched this video. And I was like, damn. I've been missing out on years of pure comedy. You know what I'm saying? After that video, I was binging his content. Mad funny. Never got bored. And that's also how I discovered KSI, which is mad. Because yes, KSI is bigger than Deji social media wise, but I discovered Deji first. And I discovered JJ or KSI through Deji. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Some discovered Deji through JJ. I just happen to be the ones that discovered JJ through Deji. You get me? But anyway, since that video 2 years ago, I became a hardcore fan of both of them. That's why I was in the period they were having this their beef. I was sad. Like, I didn't pick sides once. You know, I was drawn between the two, you know. But not really, because it had nothing to do with me. I was gonna like both of them regardless. But anyway, we're talking about the YouTube versus TikTok fight, man. Yes, I was sad about his loss, but we haven't seen the end of him. Like he said in his video, he knows what he has to do. And I'm sure he's gonna deliver next time. I'm sure of it. 3rd time's a charm, right? Anyway, let's move on. DDG versus Nate Wyatt. I'm not even gonna speak for a few seconds. All I'm gonna do is this. Yes, sir! Hey, DDG, from the beginning, I knew it was a done deal. I knew it was a done deal. Nate Wyatt didn't stand a chance. Okay? Now Nate, he showed promise. But DDG was just another beast. Yes, they went the distance. But DDG controlled that fight, fam. Man's movement was insane. 1, 2, When Nate Wyatt will come with a jab. Did you see the way man hopped back like dodging it? Super light on his feet, man. Just moving. Throwing uppercuts, jabs, hooks, left, right, and center. Nate didn't stand a chance, man. Nate was DDG's punching bag. I don't care what you say. It's unanimous. Man was a beast. Yo, big up DDG, man. That was a very entertaining fight. My guy. Next fight. Wait, is that all? Nissan Gibb versus Taylor Holder. Let me tell you Gibb's performance, man. He was a bulldog. Gibb was a bulldog in that fight. All 5 rounds. Fighting like it was the first round of the fight. All in. Always the aggressor. Charging forward. Throwing punches. Hip movement on point. Ducking punches and whatnot. Eating Taylor's punches. Like they were nothing. Didn't even stun, man. Gibb was a dog. So, you will understand why I was pissed when the decision was a majority draw. What kind of shit is that? Gibb clearly won that fight. That was daylight robbery. The biggest heist of the century. Gibb won that fight, man. I don't know what those judges were smoking. They probably took in some second-hand smoke from people who were smoking weed in the audience. Majority draw. Is that even a thing? Gibb got robbed, man. He clearly won that fight. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Everyone saw it. Anyway, man. That was just the co-main event. Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall. Let me tell you. I just knew it. Everyone knew it. Come on now. It was a no-brainer. Everyone knew it. Austin was victorious. At no one's surprise. But the fight itself was entertaining. Yo, Bryce wouldn't stop hugging. I thought he hated Austin. He was hugging him left, right, and center like they were old friends out of middle school. Like they haven't seen each other since they graduated high school. 20 years later, he was reconnecting with an old friend. Couldn't stop hugging the guy. And that last shot that Austin delivered him, I believe it was an uppercut or a right hook. I'm not sure. Can't remember. But he got knocked down. But just like Logan did with KSI in their fight, you remember when KSI knocked him out and it was a behind the head shot, but it was actually a clean punch? He gripped KSI and KSI walked back and he fell to the ground. Man was gonna go down, but he grabbed KSI so he wouldn't fall. That's the exact same thing Bryce did with Austin. But KSI's knockdown wasn't counted. But we're not talking about the KSI versus Logan Paul fight now. We're talking about Austin versus Bryce. Bryce got knocked down. But in order to save face, he grabbed Austin. But luckily this time the referee saw what he was trying to do and stopped the fight right there. But before that, Austin was giving him the business, fam. Man's whole face was covered in blood. His whole face. Listen, his nose was bleeding, but how'd the blood get on his forehead? How? Yo, Bryce was given the business, fam. He was given so much business. Okay, I didn't know where I was gonna take that. I was trying to come up with a dope metaphor, but I botched it. Anyway, man was given the business. And Austin was relentless. Yo, it was before the knockdown, right? Austin was punching him in the face. Bryce kept trying to go for the hug, but he blocked him once, pushed him off. Bryce backed on the ropes, trying to hug Austin again. No can do's, fool. And that's when the ref stepped in for the 8 count. Austin was like, in the camera, like, I know you saw that. Yo, he had the eye of the tiger. He's ready. He was ready for the finish. Bryce got the 8 count, making like he was fine. Can't he? His face is full of blood. Ooh. Then came the finisher in the middle of the ring. Man came, finishing blow. And that's when he grabbed Austin and fell to the ground. It's not gonna work this time. Ref ended the fight. Spectacle. Listen, spectacle. If I did pay for it, for the pay-per-view that is, I wouldn't have regretted it. You get me? In my opinion, it was worth the cash dollars. You get me? That would have been a perfect evening. Listen, I don't wanna say too much on this. They're just a good fighter and all. I just wasn't his night that night. But hey, YouTube got the victory, as it should. You know, I had no doubt. I had no doubt at all. Team YouTube, man, all the way. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I'm for sure gonna be dropping more videos soon. So if you have any requests, leave it in the comments below. And I'll get to you guys as soon as I can. You know. I'm really busy, guys, so bear with me. You know. We grinding. We working. Alright. But anyway, it's been your boy Leo. Oh yeah, I did mention I'm not gonna edit this, right? You're gonna see a whole lot of raw footage. I probably messed up a lot making this video, so don't judge me. I don't have time to edit this shit. I apologize, I don't have time to edit this video. So yeah, hold on. I apologize for that. Yeah, you're gonna see a whole lot of raw footage, a whole lot of mess ups, a whole lot of fumbles, but whatever, we do this, alright? Anyway, it's been your boy Leo. Like and subscribe, take this, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.